I do not call myself a Christian. I believe that Jesus is the one who came to liberate us from all forms of religion that we would put ourselves in bondage to. Jesus is the one who was born into a religious system or a purity system, and he is the one who came to set us free from the purity systems. Therefore, to create another religion around the life of Jesus was exactly what he was trying to set us free from. And this is why Jesus didn't write a book himself. He came and he healed and he loved in the deepest possible way, and then he left us to work that out, to deal with it. He left us to see what we would do with his life, and what we did is we created another religion around it. There are many Christians today who believe themselves obligated to support the modern state of Israel in the genocide that they are committing upon the Palestinian people. I wrote this text to a pastor that I'm working with here in the Pacific Northwest. I say, concerning our continuing Christian Zionism conversation, Genesis 12:3, as you know, is the verse that Christian Zionists use to insist that we are obligated to support the modern state of Israel. The following is a list of New Testament verses which together speak very clearly to me that the modern secular state of Israel is no longer the biblical Israel. I go on to list these verses which basically state that the new Israel under the new covenant are those who believe in Christ and not the nation of Israel. I say it appears to me clearly that Christian Zionism, according to the New Testament, is a misguided doctrine. In my world, Jesus, Yeshua, is a mythopoetic character who came to set us free from the creation of new religions. So I'm not dependent on the Christ figure even being historically accurate. And if you are a believer in the four Gospels, you will see that they vary in how they are told. Therefore, if you say you believe the Bible, then the Bible deconstructs itself in that sense. Jesus spoke in parables, and also Jesus was a parable. In the beginning was the Word. Jesus is symbolic language. He's the beginning and the end of symbolic language. He who came to set us free from our attachment to any one particular way of speaking, even. I am a student of the Bible. I have read the Bible, and I am encouraged and inspired even by the Old Testament, but I am not bound to Genesis 12:3 in the blessing of the modern state of Israel. However, I do pray for the people in the modern state of Israel, even if it is that I pray for them as they are my enemies, right? Because this is what the mythopoetic figure of Jesus instructed me to do, is to pray for my enemies, to love those who hurt me, to bless those who curse me. So when I see a people like the people of the nation state of Israel who are persecuting others, I do pray for them as I pray for my enemies. I also pray for those oppressed people in Gaza who are literally being murdered, children being starved to death. For myself, it is not these verses that tell me that I must not support the modern nation state of Israel in their genocide. It is the heart of love that I have seen born in me that helps me to know that. This message is for Christians, those people who say they believe the Bible. And even the Bible, the New Testament, tells us that we are not obligated to support the modern nation state of Israel in the genocide that they are inflicting.